Welcome back, everybody, to the Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty. Last game of the regular season. Trying to make sure we don't lose 5-0 to end up being 6-6 and probably not going to a bowl. Taking a look at this Indiana team, you can see in the Big Ten, Mendoza, 4th overall with touchdowns, 25 TDs, only 5 picks, having a very, very good season. As for the running game, Hemby, he's number 2 in the Big Ten. Averaging 5.7 a carry, 8 touchdowns, nearly 1,200 yards rushing and receiving. They have some top 10 receivers as well. Omar Cooper Jr. right now putting up 10 touchdowns, nearly 1,000 yards. So, I mean, they have some talented players. Obviously, this Indiana team maybe had some expectations coming into this year. The season they had last year kind of turning around the program. They're hoping that this was going to be a season where they could possibly get into college football playoff. It hasn't worked that way this year, but still 7-4, solid season as we are trying to go to 7-5. Let's get this one going. Here we go. We're underway against Indiana, and that is returnable. About a yard deep in the end zone, and we'll take them down around the 18-yard line. They'll say 17. This matchup last year, 66-0. Indiana absolutely dominated. So this is a different Indiana program. We're trying to turn this Purdue program around. But first play of the game down the field is Surratt, and that's going to be a touchdown just like that. Wow. Okay. Well, what a start to this game. I mean, we got absolutely torched Indiana for the touchdown. It's 7-0. That is not a start we wanted to see. So we got Ryan Brown here to start quarterback for us today. Here comes the blitz off the edge on 3rd and 3. And that is going to be incomplete. And a quick punt. Now, we would get a defensive stop, but we got another 3rd down. Trying to convert this one. Brown looking. Here comes the blitz. Fires. There we go. Open receiver. Tuggle making a nice move there in the spin. And that's a 1st down. Picks up 21 yards. I don't even know if Ryan Brown's going to be here next year, honestly. We'll see. I mean, I want to see what the transfer is going to be like. I mean, if we lose this game, we'll be probably in the offseason sooner than we think. Probably without a bowl game appearance. Not good there. Pressures just gets to us offensive line. But we're going to go for it. We're going to stay aggressive in this game. We got nothing really to lose. 4th and 3. Underneath caught by Nitro Tuggle. And he's got the 1st down. We'll absolutely take that. But, we'll see. I think this roster is going to be a complete change next year. It really is. I mean, that's kind of how college football's really turned into being. That's a great catch on the outside. I'm not sure how he even held on to that ball. Nice job by Chauncey Magwood. But it's kind of turned into that with the transfer portal. I mean, from year to year, you don't know what you got. Even if you bring guys in at freshmen, they could be gone within a year. It's really just so tough how you have to really build a team. But right now, that transfer portal is going to be our friend because I'm not sure where we're going to get recruiting-wise. I just really don't know. As Magwood's got the ball, he's got it up to around the 2. 1st and goals. We're trying to tie this ball game up. Here comes some heat. Underneath screen. Does not work on 3rd and goal. 4th and goal, like I said. We're staying aggressive. We're trying for that touchdown, tie this ball game up. Firing. He's got him, but he can't hang on to the ball. Incomplete. Come on, man. You have to hang on to that ball. Catching traffic from a tight end has got to be a big part of his game. And it just hasn't been this year. It's been really bad. Well, 3rd and 11. See if we can get a stop. Play action. Pressure on the edge. And somehow he gets rid of it. How did he get rid of that ball? I am not sure how he got rid of it. But anyway, it's going to be a punt. We got really good field position here. And I don't think I'm ever going to call a counter again in my entire life. It is an absolutely terrible play call. Guys can't get off blocks. It's awful. Never going to call it. 2nd and 14. Going up top. Well overthrown. I mean, that's not even close. And that one is going to be picked off. So Brown throws the interception. I mean, you're not even giving your receiver a chance, really, with that throw. He's like, oh, continue to go. I'm trying to lead you. Yeah, it's just a trash throw, man. Get off the field. Around the edge goes Hemby. He picks up a 1st. He's got 4 for 28. And the ball there with the QB read option, and we're all over it. Multiple defenders take him down. Yeah, the quarterback position is going to be huge. I think we're going to have to change it up for sure next year. That's a great throw. I mean, a heck of a tackle to undercut his legs. I don't know how he didn't tear his ACL there, but picks up the first down nevertheless. 1st and 10, fires it quickly. That's caught by Omar Cooper Jr., and he's got a first down, and Indiana in business as they hand off to Hemby, and he is going to be stuffed. All right, 3rd and 1. They can still get a first here. Direct snap, works out perfectly, goes in for the touchdown, and Indiana builds the lead up here, 14-0, about 3 minutes left here in this first half. So we're going to live Brown the rest of this half, but he has played poorly, I would say. Just like that. You got to hit that throw. That is terrible. Absolutely abysmal throw. A wide open receiver. And then on 2nd and 10, here comes the blitz. It's going to be a sack. Indiana calls a timeout because they want that ball back to try to build the lead here, knowing they're probably going to get really good field position. 3rd and 20, hit. I mean, that probably wasn't going to be completed anyway, so it doesn't make much of a difference. 29 seconds left here in this first half. Going to try to get a field goal out of this. Steps up in the pocket, fires this deep, and it's caught, and that's going to be a touchdown. How do you get beat over the top with 29 seconds left in the first half? 21-0. So mere seconds left in this first half, and we had a big completion down the field to Tuggle. We'll call our second timeout with 3 seconds left. So we'll at least bring out the field goal unit from about 51 yards. Kick is up, and it has been good. You know what? That has been a real strength of this team this year. The field goal unit, the special teams. We've been very, very solid. Didn't expect that to happen this year, but it did. Our offense has been so bad, but at least, hey, kicker goes out there. You can guarantee he's going to make the kick. So that's nice to see. But then we start off this second half with a 3rd and 15 throw to the outside, and it ends up being undercut and picked off. So great way to start off this second half as Indiana is looking to continue to build this lead. Man, another direct snap, and it works out. Breaks off tackles. He's got a first down to around the 8-yard line. Now 1st and goal here from the 8. Hand the ball off, getting great blocks, not even touched. I mean, there was like the guards into the second level of the goal line just waiting to get some blocks. Defense doesn't even look like it's trying anymore. It's 28-3 Indiana, and it looks like we're going to lose our 5th straight game. I mean, we're not even losing these games close anymore. I mean, yeah, Michigan, Washington we just did, but it's like every other game we give a good game, but after that, the other games are just complete and utter blowouts. Yeah, Evans Chubuk in the game. That's not even close. I mean, a wide open receiver completely missed. 3rd and 10. Has another wide open receiver down the field, overthrows him incomplete. Could have been 2 touchdowns, but it's not. And now a 4th and 10. Here comes the blitz. Just firing it down the middle of the field, incomplete. And that will be a turnover on downs. This offense is so inept. It is absolutely insane. I mean, we're just, yeah. That was awful. Absolutely awful. We had him sacked, and he picks up a big-time gain. 3rd and goal, underneath, caught, going to be a touchdown. 2nd of the game for him, and yeah. That puts it up to, 35-3? And it would end up being 42-3 would be your final. And the way it's looking, that's probably going to finish out our season. Man, this season had promise. Beat Notre Dame. You know, you're 6-1. Everything looking solid. And, you know, just like I said, the losses at the end of the season. Getting destroyed by Rutgers. Getting destroyed by Ohio State. Getting destroyed here by Indiana. Man, what happened to this team? But I guess it shows. I mean, like I said, we didn't really have much of an offense really the entire season. And when your defense then doesn't keep up its end of the bargain, which we did really, they carried us throughout the beginning of the season, that's what happens. Ben Washington has committed, so that is cool. The 3-star quarterback. Could he be the starter next year? I don't know. It depends what we get in the portal. We'll see what happens. But We get another one. What's that, number 3? So we only have 3 right now commits, which is kind of crazy. I thought we'd have a lot more by now, but only 3. So looking at the championship, conference championship, you got Navy and Memphis, Duke, Pitt, all right, BYU, Texas Tech, Penn State, Oregon. That's a rematch from last year. If Miami, Ohio wins, they might be in. Georgia, Texas A&M in the SEC championship game. So these are going to be some interesting matchups. All those teams could possibly win it. Joey Aguilar is going to win the Heisman out of Tennessee. 37 touchdowns, nearly 4,700 yards passing. He is your Heisman. Defensive end of the year goes to C.J. Nunnally, so we get one award there. That is cool. He's also going to win the Lombardi. So we get a Lombardi winner for C.J. Nunnally. Hopefully he can get drafted. But Duke is going to take down Pitt pretty highly. Navy takes down Memphis. Navy moves up to number 12. Is Navy going to be in the football playoff? Oregon beats Penn State. Let me see down below. Miami, Ohio lost, so they're probably out for sure. And Texas A&M beats Georgia. I would still think both of those teams would be in. So yeah, Texas A&M is 1, 2 is Oregon, 3 Texas Tech, and 4 Penn State. You got Duke, Navy. Wow, the 5-12. Ohio State, Clemson, the 8-9. 6-11, Georgia and BYU. And 7-10, you got Pittsburgh and Texas. So let's just go forward. Let's see what happens here. And it's going to be Texas versus Penn State. So Duke destroyed Navy. Ohio State beat Clemson, BYU, Texas, and then Texas beat Oregon. Texas Tech beat them. Texas A&M beats Ohio State. Penn State beats Duke. And then Penn State beats Texas A&M. And you can see Texas takes down Texas Tech. And Penn State wins the national championship 31-13, taking down the SEC Texas team. So Penn State, I think the last time they won a national championship was 1986. Well, they can add one now. They are a favorite this year, that is for sure. But that is going to bring us into the offseason because you see, we did not get invited to a bowl. No bowl game for us. And now we just head right into the offseason. And we're going to get into it. And look at all these transfers. And I know we have 4 persuasion comments possible. But there's no way we can persuade them at all, I don't think. With the deal breakers, they wouldn't come back. So I did try one on the persuasion chance of, medium. It just didn't work. So we have a lot of roster spots to fill in, especially when we only have 3 guys that are committed to us. That's it. Taking all the seniors that are leaving as well, it's going to be rough. And CJ Nunnally just didn't get drafted. Are you kidding me? He's the Lombardi Trophy winner. How is that possible? Wow. So this is going to be very interesting. We have a lot of holes to fill here on this roster now. I don't even know if we're going to have enough targets to fill them in. This is a lot of guys missing. Wow. Hey, this is what you get, right? This is what definitely happens. I mean, this is just making me now going into next year, we're going to have to really rethink recruiting. We're going to have to make sure we get at least, 8 to 10 guys. I mean, obviously, the better the team, you would think the less you're going to possibly get guys transfer. But going into next year, are we even going to really improve that much? I'm not quite sure. We'll see. I'm going to probably change up the playbook. We'll get some, different type of personnel. A change at quarterback could help. Maybe some guys step up with wide receiver. I think our defense played well enough, but CJ Nunnally's going to be gone. I guess we'll have to rely on Seabrooks, see how the linebackers step up. I don't know. It's going to be crazy. I think next year could be more of the same. It's just going to be, tough going. We'll see how the schedule plays out as well. With so many teams now in the Big Ten, you kind of rotate the schedules around. We'll see if we kind of miss some of the big teams. Obviously, this year playing Michigan, playing Ohio State. But, we didn't play Oregon. We didn't play Penn State. So what is going to happen going into next year? Man. So we're just trying to work on the guys we've had on our board already. I'm hoping some of these guys can definitely, if we can get a majority of these guys then go into the portal and pick up another 10 to 15 guys in the portal, that would probably work out in our favor. But these guys, obviously, we're not even going to have, well, we have 14 targets, so we can add, we're going to have to max out the targets for sure. Because right now, I'm thinking roster-wise, I mean, we're missing I think we have one tight end on the roster. One. So we have one quarterback on the roster, too. That is it. One quarterback, as far as I know. Maybe two. I think Evans Chuba is back, and Ben Washington, the guy. So we have two quarterbacks. That is it. I think we only have, like, one running back. So I got to look at quarterbacks. I have to look at running back. I have to look at tight end. Probably corner, too, because I think we only have 4 corners on the roster right now. We're really low on, like, Mike linebacker. I think we're low on that position. Man, look at the red above. It's crazy. Yeah, look at outside linebacker. We're missing so much here. It is crazy. Guard and tackle. We're going to have to look at offensive linemen. So we're adding guys here to, obviously, our board from the transfer portal. Let's see. Taj Bullock. We can add him. Add Osborne. Add Bullock. Coming from Colorado State. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to even scout these guys. I'm just going to go based off archetype. No, they're probably already solid and go for it. Is that Fegan from Illinois? Kiefer Sibley. Xylon Perry. Kirby Voorhees from Washington State. Let's go Perry. Get that Louisiana bit as well. And Fagan will do as well. Do we do Knox? Herschel Turner possibly from Nevada. I'm trying to think, maybe go one more. Do we go Voorhees maybe? Just go one more. And I want them at least in our top 5. I want a chance to get these guys. Do we just go Sibley? All right, let's just do that. All right, that'll fill some running back needs there. Wide receiver, I think we're good. Tight end, like I said, we don't really have any tight ends on this roster. I think we have one. One tight end. So we're going to have to add a lot. Honestly, maybe like 4 tight ends. Hope you get at least 2. Maybe add 5. We're going to add 5 tight ends. The top right there. We're going to add 5 of them. Hopefully we get 2, maybe 3 to fill out the roster. But now we got to do offensive linemen. We got, 11 targets left. All right, Matlock Bell. Let's do Jack Hood. Kerry Thornhill. Trey Franklin. Let's go to guard now. Man, this is crazy. You have to really go in and jeez, this is not something I expected to get into. This is crazy how I have to really fill this roster. It almost feel like Deion Sanders at Colorado. Cut you, get the hell out of here. All right, well, let's just bring in a whole new roster. That's what I was just talking about. I didn't think it was going to be this much of a new roster, but wow. All right, so this is what we got set up here for week 1. We have our hours set up. We're offering pretty much everybody a scholarship right away. Like I said, I'm not even doing any scouting. Not even worried about it. That's wasted hours for my opinion. Let's just do what we can. We got to prioritize some of these positions, but really every position here is prioritized. Some of these guys, I'm going to go just, let's take off sitting in the house. We can have a little more hours. Let's just contact friends and family so we can add some hours down here. But I can't go in with 2 quarterbacks? We got to at least get one of those quarterbacks. It has to be. Same with running back. We got to at least get 1 to 2 of them. If we don't, I don't know what's going to happen. Do they have walk-ons on this? I don't even know. I have no clue. You know what? It's not even something I've ever really even had to worry about. If there was actual, walk-on guys. That is crazy to think about. Man, all right. We're just trying to just free up some hours so we can get some of those bottom guys there. Because some of these guys, I think we're good. Like Avery, I think he should commit. I think we'll be good. We have the visits out for this week. So let's add, we need corner. So only 2 guys, Chase Canada and Pleasant. That is it. Those are the 2 corners we got. Eddie Pleasant. So we got to max these guys out, I think, just to try to get up there, because Kentucky is going to steal another guy from us for sure. So can we free up another maybe 15 hours here? We're just going to we're not going to miss out on any of these guys, but I would like to add some hours to them too. Let's just do that. And Thornhill. All right, maybe we got 10 hours left. Where do I want to go with this? Could probably take that off Tiffin. We don't need that. So take that off. That's a tough one because we got the week 1 visit. So we'll see what happens. But Missouri's got a pretty big lead, so I don't think we would get him anyway. Let's save up hours. So we got 45 hours. Let's take off the 25. That puts it at 70. We just do him DM the player for Mike Wayne and do that. Add to 5. So we got 55 hours. Add 5 back there. That'll give us a 50 complete hours. Now we go down to Eddie Pleasant III, and let's just send the house. See if we can jump Kentucky at all. And right now, that'll lead us right now. And hopefully some of these guys work out here next. All right. Sim the week. Looks like everything's good. Sim second week. Eddie Pleasant goes to Kentucky. So that's gone. See you later. Pleasant completely gone. It is down to Chase Canada. We're going to have to get him. We have to get him. Or we're going to come into the season with like 4 corners. Already it's going to be 5 even when we get him, which is really low. Carmen's gone. I don't even know how he didn't go to Missouri yet. Everybody else solid at the moment. Just a few guys we have to work out on. Yeah, Liston's down there a little bit at number 4. All right. Let's sim. This will take us to the final week. All right. So, Taj Bullock, we do get a quarterback. He transfers over. And we're missing out on 3 guys there. That's great. It's great. We only have, 4 guys. That's cool. This is insane. This is really stressful because we're going to have to get the majority of these guys. We have 30 targets, obviously 26 real targets, 4 have already committed. So if we only say we get like 10 more guys to commit here in this final week, we're going to come away with an insanely a roster that's going to be only have like 50 guys on it. We're going to have to get a majority of these guys. Now, a lot of them are our top school at the moment, so that is good. But wait, man, we have really botched this. Completely botched this. It's not good. Let's see if we can get Caleb Osborne. That's going to be coming down to the wire. Let's add some more hours. We got plenty of hours, obviously. So we can max out a bunch of guys. Just this hope that this final week works. Fegan. Let's hope this works too. Let's do send the house. Sibley. Man, I don't know. Taking on Navy. Really, going to Navy, that is a crazy thing. I wish there was a little bit of a something with Navy. You know, like you have to be a part of the, you know, it's just a different type of style. I don't know. Something that would be interesting about, you know, either playing a Navy Dynasty or having to recruit to Navy. It would be very interesting to do. Obviously, academic-wise, you'd have to be right up there. Franklin, we can free up some hours. Let's just do send the house or maybe a hard sell. Max out stuff here. Because we're going to need these tackles as well. Man, what is this roster going to look like next season? That is going to be the real question. We'll see it here at the end. We'll see. Because we're going to sim this final week. And we'll go in. Obviously, we're going to go through the rest of the offseason, obviously. See the training results and everything. I won't do any of like the custom schedule yet in this one. We'll probably stop it there when it gets to there. And obviously setting up the board for next season. We'll just wait for that. But right now, we'll take a look at probably the roster going forward. We're definitely going to be worse. That's for sure. What are we, 79 overall coming into this, defense and offense? I don't think we're going to be a 79. We might be in the low 70s. No doubt about it. And then I didn't even think about the 4 guys that have committed already, or 2 of them are quarterbacks. So, you know, position player-wise, anywhere else, it's not good. That's great. All right, cool. So Stanford and we'll see. Here we go. Let's sim the week. Okay. Drew Terrell, left tackle, 2-star, commits. There's one. Harvey Momo, we kind of knew that one. 2-star halfback commits. Hunter Koenig, 2-star wide receiver, he will commit. There's 3. Eric Kratz, 3-star left edge, he will commit. Vernon Hakeem, 2-star corner commits. At least we get another corner. Deshaun Avery, the gem, free safety, he commits, the 3-star. Mike Wayne, 3-star free safety, commits. All right, 3-star right edge, Manu Tuigafau is going to commit. 3-star center, Keegan O'Connell commits. 2-star wide receiver, Everett McGarrigle is going to commit. Eric Tiffin, 2-star wide receiver, commits. Kerry Thornhill, 3-star right tackle, commits. All right, keep it coming. Keep it coming. 3-star tight end's going to commit. We need more tight ends. There we go. Walker Lyons, another tight end, commits. Trey Franklin, right tackle, commits. Fenimore, center, he commits, 3-star. All right, we needed running backs. Commits, there we go. Fagan Harris is going to commit, another tight end, so it looks like we got tight end covered. Very good. Cade Connolly, tight end, another one commits. So we almost got every tight end. We did. Every tight end we looked at ends up transferring over. That is awesome. Left tackle, Matlock Bell is going to commit. Jack Hood's going to come over there. So we almost got just about everybody. We only missed out on 4 guys. That is it. We didn't get Osborne, the quarterback, or Sibley. He did go to Navy, so we missed out on another running back. So we missed out on 4. But either way, not bad. We did get just about everybody. I did take a look at the, I didn't show it on here, but I did take a look. I think we were a 68th ranked class, but only really, if you think about it, we only had 3 or 4 real freshmen. Well, more than that, obviously, but still not good. So Ben Washington's obviously going to be a quarterback, so we'll change him to quarterback. Keegan O'Connell, they did list him as a possible center, but looking at left or right edge, he's a 68 overall, either way of that. So, I mean, he's got 84 acceleration, block shit, and needs a lot, but he has 81 tackle and 89 strength. So we'll take that. Now, as for running back, I still think we need at least one. So I go over to receiver, taking a look at carrying, and Denylon Morset, I'm thinking he could be a running back. I mean, the carry is not good, but he's got solid speed, 6'1", 200 pounds. Said he would be an 82 overall backfield threat. I say we do it. So let's switch him to halfback, and obviously it would be a very good receiving back as well. But as you can see, with moving him, now we have 4 running backs, which still probably not enough, but it's better than 3. It's better than 3. So let's take a look at the training results and see if anybody really jumped. I'm at least glad they fixed it where transfers coming over still get the training result. And I know that used to be a thing where it didn't happen, so I'm glad that helps out. Yeah, Fagan, he's an 87, the best player now on our team. Tuggle got a +7. Man, look at Harris down below, Tramar Harris. 10, +10. And now tight end, we're solid. We got 5 tight ends to commit. That's fantastic. We'll absolutely take that. We still need work on the offensive line. Yeah, we definitely do. This offensive line can be an absolute weakness. We're really going to have to hammer home next year recruiting offensive linemen. We need like top tier offensive linemen to come here. That is what we need. I was talking about it before, like identity. Right now, the identity, it might just be our passing. I don't know. We'll see quarterback wise. Taj Bullock's probably going to go on this as the starter. But Ben Washington could play as a freshman. But since we are now level 11 in coaching, I've opened up recruiting. I opened up tactician. We're going to do blocking for sure. Pass block impact for sure. Probably going to do the second one. Boost run block. Yeah, pass block 100%. Let's go back to recruiter. I think we do quarterback, take less fully scout. Same with DBs. I think almost offensive linemen too. Take less time. We'll finish out that. So we've opened up tactician and recruiter. So that is awesome as we continue to get better. But sign 2 top 5 recruiting classes. Good luck. We'll never unlock that until like season number like 30. But yeah, there you go. Tactician is unlocked. So we can continue to work on that. And definitely same thing with recruiter, since we obviously finally get into level 10 plus where you can unlock those things. We're at level number 11. So hopefully it just gets better and better. Now, let's take a look as we sim forward. Let's take a look at the roster. Let's take a look at some of these freshmen coming in. Let's take a look at, their skill caps, as we are now technically in the preseason of season number 2. So let's take a look at this roster. You got Ben Washington. He's a 79 overall. 79. Deal breaker at the moment, not the greatest, but we'll have to get him in there. But as you can see, accuracy's not, he can throw power is uncapped. IQ is kind of capped a little bit. Quickness is up there. He's only a normal, but the caps aren't bad, other than awareness and IQ, but accuracy can go, pretty high. So he's got, he can be pretty good. Let's go down to, Harvey Moma. Does that say he's a normal dev? Yeah, that's kind of expected. Let's go down to some of these receivers. Eric Tiffin is going to be an impact. So he is an impact. He's only a 2-star. This dude looks like he's like 45. Why does he have some of these faces are crazy. His caps aren't the greatest, obviously. But dude, why does he have a blonde beard? Why does he have like forehead wrinkles? The dude looks like he's 45. What in the world, man? Dude, EA, you guys gotta, these guys gotta look like they're 18 years old. They can't be looking like they're 35 coming in to their freshman year of college. Like, what is happening right now? Half of these guys probably can't even grow facial hair yet. And if they do, it looks like a damn, what type of stash. Like, what is this? I don't know. They're like, oh yeah, we improved face scans and stuff like that. And, at least they worked on body composition, because some of these guys, they just look too big. There's plenty of guys in college that are just very small. There's plenty of guys that are like, very big and get to, the level. But, what is happening with some of these? I don't know. I definitely needs improvement for sure. Some of these face scans, taking off facial hair as well. It's like every guy has just crazy beards at 18 years old. Okay. I don't even think they can grow a beard that long at 18 years old. Some guys, yeah. Some guys. But most 18-year-olds aren't growing beards like that. We're just going to put it that way. Tiffin's a normal. Yeah, dude. The dude looks like he's like a 38-year-old dad. Look at that face. I'm not even worried about the skill caps. I'm just worried about the face. Crazy. Pass coverage, though. He's almost untapped, so he'll continue to get better there. He's got some solid speed. All right, Anthony Reeves is an impact player. He was a 3-star. All right, that helps out a lot as well. Man coverage, not bad. Zone coverage, he's not going to be that big of a zone guy. Quickness is already tapped out. Hands can go up. I don't really care. I guess. But we can continue to work on man coverage. He's just going to be that man-to-man type guy, which... I try to mix up as much as I can, but, don't mind playing man a lot of the times. Get those blitzes in there. Hakeem is just a normal. Anybody else? Impact here. So Deshaun Avery was the gem. He is an impact dev trait. IQ not bad. Quickness can go all the way up. So he can be top-notch, getting that athleticism. Run support not bad, and pass coverage. So his caps aren't too bad. He's got that adrenaline mental as well. So we still hit on some of these guys, but not of Wayne's normal. But most of our guys are going to be normal. Let's see. IQ guy, hey, his pass coverage is never going to be good. He's already maxed out what his speed's going to be. He can get some more hit power, but he's got the natural and Legion, so not too bad. But still, I don't think he's going to get higher than maybe he's in the mid-70s is probably his cap. So not the best, obviously. Not a lot of real freshmen coming in. So we'll see. That'll pretty much finish the offseason. We lose the final 5 games of the season. 3 of them getting blown out. And that's going to bring us into the preseason here in season number 2. Like I said, I think I'm going to end this one here. We'll do next time, take a look at the schedule, set up the recruiting board. I'm going to have to get more in depth with it. I'm going to have to probably write down some notes. It's crazy. I'm going to probably have to write down some notes to really get that going, because we have to get more than like 2 or 3 guys to commit near the end of the season. It's got to be like 10 to 15. We got to get at least 10 to 15 so we don't have to pressurize ourselves going into the transfer portal. And maybe if we just play better, we really look at the styles of guys transferring. You know, I'm going to have to get more in depth, obviously. This is my mistake here in this first season. We're going to have to really go in and look at those, you know, deal breakers and make sure we fit it, because it wasn't good this year, but we're coming as a base roster, so it is what it is. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.